we already kind of mentioned the special teams, but they played a huge role in this game. Whether it was Aiden Swanson punted really well. BT Potter hit a 50. What I don't remember what was it. Was it 50 yards? Someone probably knows.
47.
It was, it might have been close to
They were talking 59 at practice. Or at
we know. Well, we know he has a cannon for a leg, so BT was solid, and he made his kicks, and obviously the big Shipley kick return to start the second half was really, really big.
Excuse me, Jordan. The kick was 47 was as long.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Or Smitty was right. So that was a really good thing to see. The special teams played a really good. Just all three, all phases was pretty good. Although actually that's not true. They gave up a couple of decent returns, but they haven't done that for the most part. So I can give them a little bit of a pass.
They did have some good punt coverage though.
Yeah, punt coverage was good, and and so that Will Shipley return was huge. I thought he was gone. I thought he broke all those tackles going through there. I thought he was going to break loose, and they kind of caught him, but it was really it set up that trick play, that little double reverse pass to Davis Allen. So special teams did a really good job of setting Clemson up in good situations, and really.
But Shipley always seems like he has big games against Florida State. When he had that long, like you said, that long kick return coming out of half, I think that helped us put it away. I know we're probably talking about Clemson football, but if you got a chance to check out what's going on with Utah and Southern Cal, that's amazing. I don't know who's going to win this one. 43-42, 48 seconds left. 2 timeouts by Southern Cal.
It's a nail biter.
Oh yeah, so great games on today. Great game, probably the best game. What's it called? This is probably the best. Ooh, he gone.
Yeah, it was a really good day for sure.
Yeah, this is probably about the best football day he done had in a while. Whole weekend.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a really good Saturday. Yeah, I really enjoyed the play from the secondary. Jalen Phillips really stood out to me. I really liked his play.
I didn't think that he was going to play the rest of the game because when Sister accidentally ran into him,
oh yeah,
I thought he was gold because I remember when Sister killed Rancher last year. Yeah, so yeah, I thought he was gold for the rest of the game.
I'd like to see talking about the secondary safeties kind of step up a little more, but at the same time they have to help a lot in the coverage now. Try not to get beat deep. So we'll see how that develops.
Do y'all think that's why they gave us so many yards? Because we didn't blitz at the middle like we usually do? Because we've been playing coverage? You think that's why we gave us so many yards today?
Could be. I think honestly, I think it was just trying to. Part of it was trying to get too cute in the pass rushing situations. They did a lot of, Clemson does a lot of stunts. They do a lot of stuff like that. Especially when Jordan Travis was scrambling, just would have been, it just seemed like they couldn't really keep contained consistently. And then in the run game, I think they just got out physical at times. On those power run plays, the stretch plays, just really got, you really got gashed, and just in poor tackling, not finishing, making what should have been maybe a 4 or 5 yard gain, turning it into a 8, 9, 10 plus gain. And so that's been something that Dabo mentioned. He mentioned that last week, in the game against Boston College, he wasn't happy with the tackling in that game. And it's kind of carried over into this game. So just being more physical and finishing your tackles, just on all levels. The defensive line did not do a good job of finishing tackles. The linebackers did not for a lot of the game. So just that would have made a huge difference in this game if you bring the guy down on first contact and instead of letting him get free. But anything else that stood out to you guys?
I said Nate Wiggins, man, he played a great game. I mean, that breakup, on the 6'7" guy. Who else was there?
Mickens was all
Yeah, I mean, our secondary is getting better. This is the first game that everybody's was healthy, but I don't think, they need to get in a film room and look. I know it's a short week, and it was back-to-back, what's it called, back-to-back away games. And, I mean, Wake Forest and NC State took a lot out of us. And so did, Boston College going on the road and play out there. They was hyped for their red bandana game. So, you had to fight off that crowd. So you got to a slow start. Then you had to fight off this crowd too, who was hyped. They haven't beat us in 8 games. So I think that I think Clemson is emotionally exhausted. Now you got to get up to play undefeated Syracuse team, which is pretty much for the division next week. So I could see where there's a lot of emotions in it. Oh no, we got robbed. They got robbed. I can't believe anybody did this in Utah.
What just happened?
It was a pick 6, but then it was they're gonna not a pick 6, but it is kind of INT. Utah did, but they're gonna call pass interference, and it was like 4th and like 3rd and 20 or something like that.
Definitely got to Jordan Travis, though. He left it all on the field for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Definitely worked for all those every single yard he got. And overall, I guess the front seven's just got to play better. Maybe, I mean, he could be right. They could be tired. But can't let Syracuse come in on homecoming and be that loss of the year. So
yeah, they have a very capable running game. Clemson is very familiar with Sean Tucker. They played him and Garrett Shrader last year. They are a tough duo to handle in the run game. Shrader is very mobile. He can move around in the pocket. He can scramble. He's tough to bring down too, and obviously Sean Tucker is one of the best backs in the conference, and he's another guy that you cannot afford to be missing tackles against him. You got to maintain your gap integrity, run fits, all of that, or they're gonna break some big runs on you. So a lot to clean up defensively. But hey,